Alright, welcome, welcome, one and all. Gamer guys and girls, we got Need for Speed 2016. This is the PC edition, so we are going to hit A to continue. Now, I've run through this game about the last 3 weeks pretty good. I've run it through the credits already. So I've tried most of the vehicles, I've collected most of the things, run all the races. So I know this game pretty good by now. So we'll start you on the main splash screen right here. We're going to go down to settings, because the first thing we're going to do is reset my journey. Now, once you reset the journey, this is going to reset your progression, your R credits, your reputation, your car zone, your bank, statistics, collectibles, events, and automatic snapshots, which I'm still trying to figure out how to I get to there, but anyway, moving on. Your regular snapshots, the ones that you've taken personally, are still going to be in there. Also, your wraps. Any wraps that you might have collected or made are also still going to be available. I believe they're held on the Origin server, so don't worry about that. So we're going to reset our journey. Journey's been reset. We're going to go up to audio settings, make sure volume and effects aren't too loud. You can still, yeah, that should be good. Alright. Graphic settings, I try to keep everything on medium, so this way it gives me performance over visuals. 1360 over 760. I like things a little bit bigger as well. Anyway, moving on to play. We are going to get this kicked off. Now what I'm going to do is get things going during the cutscenes. I'll show a little bit of it if I think there's some information you might need to have. But basically keep this open in the background as you go through the game, and you can probably get to the bet custom in anywhere from 4 to 6 hours depending on your play style and how quick you want to do this. But I pretty much do the minimum upgrades so I can get to the vehicles that I want. I try to do the best I can in the races without spending so much of the credits on leveling up vehicles that I'm really not going to be using at end game. So let's get this started. Again, welcome to Dyneka TV, and this is the not really a review, it's more of a playthrough for the Need for Speed, how to get there fast. Let's get it started. Alright, by the way, you have two types of, you can do competitive, where it's pretty much a lot of people challenging other people, and it's a pretty competitive environment. I recommend your first run, you just go in the all drive, where there's still people that are going to challenge you, and you're still going to run into other players. But once you get into the game, you can change the settings so that you can drive alone. But for right now, you pretty much got to start with a crowd. Competitive or all drive, we'll just go all drive now, because we just want to pretty much complete the missions and have the pretty much lowest population on the street. Keeps the roads a little bit clearer for you. So we'll get that kicked off and starting to load. Finding players to join. Alright, so here's where your story begins. This is you and Spike in a little bit of a drag race here. It's you in the Mustang, Spike's in the BMW, and pursuit. She's peeling off to the left with a nice little drift. And Spike will tell you about it in a little bit. Alright, so here you're on the garage. You got here's the first 3 vehicles they let you choose from. Now I have the Need for Speed PC Digital Deluxe Edition, I think it's called. I believe the Subaru BRZ Premium only comes in that one. So your first 2 choices might only be the Honda Civic or the Mustang, which is unfortunate because I highly recommend the Subaru BRZ Premium. This vehicle right here seems to give me the best options to level up faster and get the vehicles that I want deeper into the game. So I'm going to go ahead and make my selection. Feel free to choose whatever suits you. But if you do have the option to grab the Subaru BRZ Premium 2014, I highly recommend it. So let's make the selection and boogie on down the road.
Yo! Welcome to the clan, brother. Trading up. She's nice, right?
Alright. Before we get started, you'll notice that the vehicles are slow, they handle awful. This game is all about upgrading. It's all about tuning too. You'll hear Amy and Robin and Spike, they'll talk about different things, and you might pick up different tips. Also, keep your B button handy. Those screens will pop up a lot while you're driving in the beginning. I wouldn't anticipate beating Spike and Amy right now. Unless they have a little bit of an accident, and it does happen. But just kind of get used to the controls, left, right, see where your range of motion is. I like to keep my fingers close to the brakes as well. Very rarely am I going to let my finger off the gas. I usually just brake through any turns or drifts that I need. Always keep a good eye ahead of you. You never know when vehicles are going to come up, especially once your vehicles get faster, they come up at speed. Ugly little drift. Let's get the job done. Trying to just at least keep it close. A little bit of a bounce. And I don't have nitrous yet, so not much I can do to catch up. A little bit of a drift there. And it was tough, definitely. This is not in a drifting mode right now. Alright, and there's the finish line. Like I said, not likely we're going to beat them. Sometimes accidents happen. Ooh. And here we are. Alright, so now we're heading to the diner. This is another chance to get behind the wheel before you start upgrading and kind of enjoy the slow speeds. Diner Dash, last one there pays. You're more than likely going to be the last one, but don't worry, you ain't got to pick up the tab.
I'm getting me one of them fancy burgers. Think again, fool.
Alright, you notice they were already wrecking up ahead. Might give you an advantage, maybe not. I try not to hit people because you'll notice once you start hitting them, they start hitting you back. So I try to play it straight, keep my lines clean. The faster you go, though, the messier it gets. So beware. Pretty sure that's Mono coming up behind me. Oh, Amy. Yeah, you'll notice Amy's pretty tough to beat. Are almost there. And finish line. But we wasn't the last one, so we ain't got to pay. Alright, so you've just come out the diner, and now the fun's really about to begin. You got 5 ways to earn rep. You got speed, style, your build, crew, and outlaw.
It's Ames.
Message coming from Amy.
I heard some weirdness coming from your ride earlier.
Yeah, it wasn't me. It was you. Anyway. Alright, so let's follow the map. Then we should get the blue lines to follow. We're gonna head to the garage right now, and we're gonna start getting this puppy built up. Whoa, yeah. All right, red light, green light. Who cares? Again, these little menus will pop up. I beat them out of the way. Yep, I'm on my way to meet Amy. Not much to tell you right now. I'll remember most of it as we go along. If you look on the map, you're going to want to keep an eye on the map and the roads at the same time, because it turns like that. You always want to keep an eye on what's coming up ahead of you. Sometimes the arrows on the ground don't tell the whole story. So if you can get good at keeping an eye on the map and the road at the same time, I like to kind of let my peripheral vision drift down. See, it gets pretty hairy in a little bit. At least not on this race. I'm talking about once you start upgrading the vehicle. This is pretty easy right now. Although it can still get messy. Always keep an eye ahead of the taillights. They do a nice thing for you. They actually get them flashing sometimes. Oh, I was supposed to go that way. You'll notice that sometimes the map isn't always the best course of action. A little jump, a little bit of air. Now don't follow the arrows on this. Cut inside this little turn right here, this underpass. Follow it straight back. Hang you a right. And keep following to the right. Try to stay along the lines once you come out of that. And we're coming up on the garage right here. Alright, now once you get here, we'll be out of that. Hit your right bumper bar and that'll get you into the garage. And we'll meet you in there.